Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're well. My name is Daniel. I'm a video and motion editor with over 10 years of experience in the audiovisual market, mainly in the advertising industry. But in today's video, I'm here to show you how to use a script that was created to make your life and ours easier when it comes to Parallax, right? So I'm going to open up a project here in After Effects. It's a very simple project. I just placed the GH2 layers and the background here. Didn't put in much work. There are no shadows, so it's really just to demonstrate how to use the script. To start, I recommend that the order of the layers be like this. The man should be the one closest to the camera, and the background should be the one farthest from the camera, so that the parallax effect works properly. Once that's done, you don't need to have the layers selected. You simply go into the comp, come here, and press the first button on the script, which I called Parallax Mesh, right? It has these 4 buttons and these 2 settings. You select the comp here and press Complete Smart Setup. It will show this completed message. You click OK, and apparently nothing has changed position. But yes, the magic has already happened. All the layers have been transformed into 3D, and these 3 new layers have been added, right? The camera and 2 controls, the focus control and the camera control, which will make things easier, right? The use of this script, right? Let me show you the second view here so you can see that the layers have been positioned on the Z-axis with equal spacing between them, okay? I'll go back here to view 1 and let's continue with the explanation of how the script works, all right? The first button is to animate the camera and focus to the target. This target is directly related to the anchor point of the layer. In the case of this green player, the anchor point is still at the center, which is the default, and if I leave it as it is here, if I press this button, the camera and focus will go exactly to this area of the player. I'm going to press Y and say that my region of interest for this layer is the face. For this player here, also the face. For this player, I'll set it to the basketball. And for this player, the face as well. Once that's done, I select the layer, in this case Almond 1, and I come here to the second button to animate the camera and focus to the target. A message will appear saying it was created successfully, and if you open the keyframes here, you'll see that keyframes have already been created with easy ease. And the camera and focus movement is already working. Since we're here, I'll go ahead and demonstrate how these 2 settings work. The animation duration, as you can see, the keyframe was added at 0 seconds and went up to 1 second, just as we defined here. This is in seconds, animation duration per second, and the default here is 1 second, right? But if you want a slower animation, you just increase this number here to 2, 3, whatever number you think is best, right? The blur intensity, as you can see, the background is blurred. The blur intensity is set to 6, right? So I'm going to demonstrate here the button below, update focus on the current keyframe. If you think this blur is too much, you come here, I'll set it to 3, I'll lower it, right? And then you click on update focus on the current keyframe. A message will appear saying it was updated. And as you can see, the blur has decreased. Okay? Let me continue the demonstration. I'm going to put man 3 here. Animate the camera and focus to the target. As you can see, it brings the target we set to the center of the screen, the target that we defined. Okay, I'll continue here. Man 4, animate camera and focus. As you can see, the pattern we set there of 1 second is working, and the blur at 3% is also working. Now we just need man 2, animate camera and focus to the target. And now we pretty much have the parallax movement working satisfactorily. Now let's say the parallax movement is finished and I want to do that wide shot, that establishing shot. Once again, just like it started, you would have the option to copy these keyframes, paste them here, space them out, and paste the initial keyframes. But then we have this other button, the last button, which is to return to the initial position. What does it do? It copies the last keyframe from where the playhead is and positions it at the duration we set here, returning to the initial state. As you can see, it goes back exactly to how it started. Okay, so now we have the parallax effect pretty much ready. And now you might be thinking, but there's still something missing. There is. And if you've truly liked it so far, if you genuinely think this particular script is incredibly productive and exceptionally useful for you, then there is a very convenient link in the description of this video. This is precisely where you can acquire this amazing script at a truly special launch price. And for a strictly limited time, you will also receive a fantastic bonus. And I've specifically named this wonderful bonus Wiggle Facile. Daniel, but the wiggle effect is already pretty well known. It's quite easy, and there are a lot of scripts that already do it very well. That's true, but with most scripts that create the wiggle effect, you select the layer you want to apply it to, add the effect, and then you have to come here to the effect properties just to be able to set the frequency and intensity of the wiggle effect. With this script, the Easy Wiggle, you have everything right here at your fingertips. You just select the layer you want to apply the effect to, or multiple layers. It works for more than one as well. Then you set the frequency and intensity. I'll set it to 6, and you can choose for the wiggle to work only on the x-axis, on the xy axis, or on the xyz axis, right? I'll leave it on xy here and apply it. It turned red here, so we already know that the wiggle is working, as you can see. If you want to increase or decrease it, it's simple. Just select the layer, lower or raise the values, and press it again so it applies the effect, right? So that's it. As you can see, it made things a lot easier. In less than 10 minutes, I was able to demonstrate it, and in maybe less than 5 minutes, you'll be able to create a parallax project with the help of this script. If you found this information useful, or if you know someone who really uses this parallax effect a lot, share this video with them, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to Obrigado, because I'll be posting lots of new scripts and plugins for After Effects and Premiere. So if you turn on the notification bell and subscribe to the channel, you'll be the first to know when I start and when I post these kinds of videos. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. Go to the link, get your Parallax Mesh script with the Easy Wiggle bonus, and for a limited time, it's at a promotional price. This combo with these two scripts. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. See you next time.